Hello, and welcome. Hey, Doomy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the herd. Anyways, as I was saying, hello. Welcome to another playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. Specifically, Empires in Ashes, a DLC that Triumph Studios has released for this game. A massive DLC. Mind you, when the game first dropped, you could buy the game, or you could buy the game and the season pass, or you could buy them as a bundle. And when the game first released, there were only 3 announced DLC. This is a 4th free massive DLC they've added to the game for free. Which, I think if you buy the base game, you get this automatically for free on top of it. So keep that in mind. This is honestly, personally, my game of the year for 2023. If you're watching this an old recording of YouTube, it is probably into 2024 by the time this pops out. But this game is just, like, I still play it. Hours and hours and hours and hours. I have so much fun with the game. It's a great game. I enjoy it. And we're just going to go through. They've added at least 1 new story map. If I read the achievements correctly, maybe up to 3 new story maps. So we're going to play the story maps. Depending on how long that... You know what? I'm not in a rush. We're getting into the holiday season. That is a long name. I'm going to call you Doomy. Or Juan. Charles V of Spain. Alright. But we're going to dive in. Now, there have been lots of changes. So,
choose your destination.
As I said, a story realm. So we're going to go play the story realm. Empires in Ashes. Story realm 1. Ashes from the past. Answer a call for aid from a sorceress of Athla who has been missing since the world gates were opened. Investigate the fate of the once powerful Commonwealth and the ancient world they discovered. So Lost Jungle. So lots of tropical provinces and forest provinces. River provinces. Arctic, desert, and desolate are rare. Birds of Paradise. The realm is home to many birds, civilized and wild. Avian-free cities are common. Common. Great bird nests are common. Bird units are common. This realm is protected by a powerful progenitor golem, which will periodically launch attacks on any enemies of the native Krasura. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna select this. I said we're gonna select this. Yep. We're gonna try it on normal. I think I'm good enough to play the game on normal. I may get my ass kicked. We may need to restart. Them's the breaks.
Your journey.
Okay. Now,
here.
I could either play as the Copper Talon. Now, they have added 3 new tomes. Completely redone how traits work. Added a new culture and added a number of new what are they called? Starting things. I'm drawing a blank on the name. So I could play these guys, but I want to play my own. So we're going to create a faction so I can show off. This doesn't matter. We're going to roll some dice. So roll D12. And we roll a 3, which is the bird people anyways. Alright. Great. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, EA, these are obviously the new physical forms they have added. Everyone is showing off the bird people. I wanted to do something else, but I didn't know what, so I rolled the dice. We ended up with the bird people anyway. Now, the way they've redone traits, so before it could choose 1 body trait, 1 mental trait. Okay? I believe my webcam's in the proper place. Now it is a point buy system. Right? So you get a total of 5 points, and everything is worth either 1 to 3 points, and you can mix and match. I love it. I love this change. This is amazing. To show off the bird people, I think one of the new traits they added dire bear mounts, which a lot of people are underestimating. And I think it's because they don't understand the nature of the dire bear mounts. They get a bonus to units in defense mode, which means they're made for breaking front lines, and they are good at it. So I think the dire bear mounts get heavily underestimated. I'm not saying they're the best, but I think they get underestimated. I think Hideous Stench is a new one, which is interesting. So it reduces the resistance to magic and stat effects of nearby units. Adjacent enemies without this trait suffer -2 resistance, -2 status resistance. It's 3 points, a little expensive for my taste. All the others are the same. I know there was some rebalancing. I want to take light-footed, so we're taking that. So the way light-footed works is friendly units do not block movement. So always before, if we had a row, like one row of melee, second row of melee, I had to go around my front row. Now I can just move through it. Or likewise, if I have a mage out of position, they can just slide back through the melee line. So that's really good. We are going to show off the mage locks. What is Sharp Eyes? Vision range and sensing range. And it's only on the world map. Party could be nice. Oh, they reduced the amount of hit points. It's now 8 as opposed to 10. Elusive is pretty good. Means we can run around faster, that sort of thing. Fast recuperation's never a bad run. Deal damage via retaliation and opportunity attacks. Harder to hit by ranged attacks. I mean, there's some good ones. Damage on flanking. Again, Tenacious is good. But I will keep pointing out, if you plan on taking the Spawnkin major transformation, you have to take this. Otherwise, there's no point in taking the Spawn Kid transformation. So do keep that in mind. I am leaning this tough defensive tactics. I think... Oh, they also changed how the adaptations work. Not the underground one, but before... You know, swamps and desert. Like, you could take Arctic. Because eventually, if you went the ice way route, you got an ability to just transform terrain into Arctic terrain. The new thing they've added for swamps and deserts is you get, if we let this lock in, you now get a spell so that you're not screwed over for taking either of these. You can either create swamps or create deserts, which is really good. Adaptable is not a bad one. We're going to take Adaptable, Growlithe, Elusive, Party, Sharp Eyes, Magic Attacks, Defense Mode. Oh, that's new. Accuracy on physical, ranged, and magic attacks. We're going to take Adaptable and Keen-Sighted, I think. That feels good. So we'll confirm that. Select. I said select. Thank you.
What is that origin?
Again, the new one they've added is Reaver. There we go. So Reaver, a society of industrial opportunists. Pragmatic and brutal, they combine the material and the arcane, expanding their dominion through conquest and hunt. Structures have production and mana income. Units are specialized in focusing down marked targets with focused aggression. No Whispering Stones. Total... hold on, can I lock this in? It's not locking it in. Total War and War Spoil. So we are going to take Reavers, which is aggressive. And if you're new to the channel, are not new to the channel, if you've been here for a while, you know I tend to be a bit of a turtle. I like building a strong defense, having the enemy break on my lines, and then counter-attacking hard and fast. These guys are going to be aggressive. They added a lot to the Pantheon. They've added quite a few new society traits, and some of these are really interesting. Like, they added Hermit Kingdom. Cities gain 30% knowledge and 20 stability income when their domain does not border the domain of any unowned city or outpost, which could be fascinating. Merciless Slavers, routing units are captured if your side is victorious. I think Relentless Crusaders is another good one. Gain 2 Imperium for each Empire unit killed after successful combat. This reward is increased by +1 for each level of the evil alignment of the faction they belong to. So you can rack up, if you're the only good person, and you know everyone else on the map is evil, you can gain so much Imperium with Relentless Crusaders. The ones we are going to take is the Reclaimers, is the one specifically for Empires and Ashes. They believe anything can be forged into something better. Before that can be done, it must be reclaimed. So something they've also added is the ability to craft items for your heroes. Mwah! Desperately needed. So gain Binding Essence for clearing infestation spawners, ancient wonders, raising cities, and pillaging provinces. Which means we're doing an evil playthrough. Start with additional resources, and start with the item forge. So we are going to take Reclaimers. Now, the way item forging works is you take the Binding Essence, and depending on what arcane resources you have, so the haste berries, haste berries, Fireforge rocks, tranquility pools. Like, if you have one of each, that unlocks certain enchantments to craft with. If you have 2 of each, that unlocks more. So on and so forth. So, we're going to take Reclaimers, and we're going to take Talented Collectors. Alright? Because we want rare materials. So that means we're going to start with some rare materials nearby. Maybe we cause a few extra to spawn on the map. But I think this is a really good combination. And that we're going to get access to recipes much quicker. Okay? The tomes. So they've added 3 new tomes. Alchemy. Maybe 4 new tomes. Alchemy, Severance, Dreadnought. And at least those 3. And with the dragon, the way the tomes work is they right, the tome of the, I forget the name, hold on, we can look it up. Right, it was the Tome of Evolution and the Tome of Dragons, and they kind of fed into each other, right? They were really good at feeding each other and building off each other. These tomes, they don't necessarily feed off each other, but they're very good just all-arounders. So we're gonna... Oh, hold on. I have a message. Let me just make sure... Alright. It's not totally important. These are more of like standalone tomes. They're not necessarily gonna hook up to the tomes later. They're all dual Materium and something else. But it's not that, oh, if you take Tome of Alchemy, it's gonna make the next tome better. It's like, no, it's whether they fit in. But we're gonna take all of them. So we're going to take the Tome of Alchemy to start with. So we get the Alchemist Lab, plus 10 knowledge, per adjacent unique province, counts as a research post. Nature Affinity, Mysterious Tonic, gain 2 random positive status effects, and has a negative effect removed. That's not bad, actually. Miasma, Mysterious Tonic, we get the Afflictor, which is interesting. Creates a miasma shot on their heads. Weaken. Have afflicted. Interesting. Material refining, which is really good. We combine that with the magic material. That's going to be really good for us. We can get a lot of those. Fumigation anti-magic tincture. Interesting. So we're going to select those. We are going to pick champion. Because it is the only way, I believe, to start with... Where is it? The heavy mage lock rifle. So these guys get mage locks. If you pick the Reaver culture, you get mage locks. And mage locks are magic guns. They're magic rifles. There's no way around it. They're just magic rifles. So I like archers because you're guaranteed to get the status debuffs, and that sort of thing. The thing with the mage locks is they hit very, very hard. So, like, where an archer might get 3 attacks at a total of 20 damage, mage locks generally get 1 attack at, like, 40. Making up the numbers, I haven't seen them. I haven't tried to balance them yet. Right? So they're about that alpha strike, that 1-hit kill. So, we're gonna try to emphasize the mage locks this run. I'm gonna randomize this a few times. There we go. I like that one. We are gonna change the colors. We are not descended penguins. Yeah, I think we take this, and our colors will be dark blue. We don't have a gold. I think that's as close as we're going to get. So blue and gold. Actually, can we do gold and blue? Alright, we'll do gold and blue. Okay. Yeah, so if we back up, like a Wizard King,
reveal yourself.
Cannot start with a mage lock. But we want to start with a mage lock. So we have to... Dragons are obviously king. So, heavy mage lock rifle. Gotta randomize this again a few times. Keep the colors. Oh, I like that one better. Alright, we'll do this one. Select.
Your journey begins.
The Tinkering Birds. I mean, we're essentially conquistadors. Can we change the mount? Oh, here we go. Race. Don't want the wolves. Oh. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get their bonus. But yeah, we'll be birds riding bears. Because, why not? Is there a Spanish word for tinkering? I'm gonna say this wrong, and I apologize. I have never taken Spanish. Redocondo. What about tinker? Is it different? Okay, first of all, I need to spell Spanish right. Tinker. Yeah. Reparador or Reparadora. What is it for birds? Avis. So... I'm gonna do this wrong, and I apologize. There we go. Lock that in. So, there we go. We are... Condors? Well, I just looked it up on Google Translate. That might be better. Is there a Spanish word for condor? Condor. Alright, we'll do that. I like that. I can't do the little... I guess there's a little accent over one of the letters. I can't do that. There we go. We're Spanish for tinkering condors. I'll go with that. Onward!
Before the Fourth Age, when the final world seal of Athla was opened, the Elven court and Commonwealth put aside their grievances and made a brave stand against the invading wizard kings. In the wars that followed, these heroic alliances crumbled, and entire armies were cast into the depths of the Astral Sea.
That's bad.
The dreadnought Edward Portsmouth and the sorceress Larissa commanded the vanguard of Commonwealth war machines. After they plummeted into the Astral Sea, they were adrift between worlds, haunted by lurking horrors. Only Larissa's magic, paired with Edward's resourcefulness, protected the castaways from the magical currents. After what felt like an eternity of torment, the drifting remnants of the Commonwealth sensed a shift in the currents and happened upon a realm which appeared out of nowhere. The survivors met its inhabitants, an ancient, knowledgeable people called the Krasura. Negotiations were challenging, but the survivors were allowed to recuperate from their trials.
Okay.
Edward's mind, however, did not seem to recover. Over time, his resentment towards Wizard Kings grew, and he vowed to free the entire Astral Sea from their curse. He started traveling to other realms to liberate them, leaving devastation in his wake as he condemned and hunted anyone who would support or even tolerate the rule of any Wizard King.
Edward went a little too far. Okay.
Edward's erratic behavior concerned Larissa, his lifelong friend and companion during their journey through the Astral Sea. But amidst the growing conflict between the Krasura and Commonwealth remnants, Edward increasingly ignored Larissa's pleas, and her influence diminished. Thus, it was shortly after Edward's last departure that Larissa saw no choice but to send out a secret call for aid, for a Godia who could end Edward's march of destruction.
Oh, and that's where we come in. Oh, this is going to be Mage Lock versus Mage Lock. That's a bit awkward. Alright, so we're light-footed, adaptable, and keen-sighted. We're reclaimers. Alright. New ruler emerges. Yep. Talented collectors. Starting with Suppressing Barrage and Disperse Afflicting Miasma. Overlooking your recently established throne city of Takeoff, you sense the skillful Larissa Mirabilis. Ooh, there's a name. Gently invading your mind through less the currents of the Astral Sea. My desperate plea has been answered. Larissa Mirabilis, her voice echoed relief. I thank you and your followers, Empress Tomila Rek, for putting your own lives in jeopardy for a noble purpose. The Krasura natives to this world and the Commonwealth remnants, my former comrades in misfortune, are caught in a relentless war, and neither side will appreciate the appearance of a new faction. Time is scarce, my hideout might no longer be safe. Please meet me in the fertile plains south of Takeoff. Wait for the vision to end. As the vision ends, you begin to take in the details of your surroundings. The sight of the lush, tangled flora, the buzz of colorful birds shrinking and squawking as they constantly switch from layer to layer of the verdant thicket, the smell of sprayed water, a refreshing echo of a distant waterfall, the static tension of profound magic inhabiting the land, the sensation of Manohari's jungle are enticing, overwhelming, and even intrusive. This Larissa Mirabilis takes you for a savior, reflecting on your decision to venture to Manohari. You cannot help but smile. I have come to bring peace. I've come to aid Ooh, we gain a unit. A ton of stability. Or a ton of gold. Okay. I mean, that gold boost, it doesn't sway it either way. Where I'm not going to be evil. Although that draft is nice. If you're going to give me good alignment, give me some Imperium to go with it. Or mana. You can't give me evil and give me a ton of draft to either grow or make a unit. And good is just, oh, you're good. We're going to take the gold. So we need to head south. Each one's 5. Alright, hold on. Close. What can we build? Okay. First, we're going to poke our nose around. I see sheep. I see a quarry. I see a forest. And it looks like we'll be starting with a tranquility pool, which is a ton of knowledge. Rah! On top of that. So we're just going to head in this direction. Okay. I've got... Oh, Harriers. Overseers. Oh, good. They have patch up. Okay, so what can I make right now? I need a front line item. I always produce merchandise the first turn. Mana Forge. Nice. And I think, because of our boost, we do... Let's see. Ranged. No. Well, mixed. I think technically the Merc and the Observer. And then we'll let it sit. But before we get to show tome library, so they're all Materium tomes, the new tomes. And we will be picking all of them. So we know Tome of Alchemy, right? Tome of the Dreadnought is the other one. And then the final one is Tome of Severing. Okay. Which is Shadow. Materium Shadow. And it's really good at shutting down enchantments and destroying magic. So knowing we're going to go Tome of Alchemy, Tome of Severing, Tome of the Dreadnought. Right? In general, with the changes to magic, which I think I've researched, which I think were in the previous playthrough when we did the Dragon DLC. I am not sure. But as a reminder, when we first played the game, they would just set prices. You know, all of the spells in Tier 1 take 100, all the spells in Tier 2 take 200, 300, 400, 500, so on. It's changed now. There is the more you research, the more things cost, for lack of a better term. But they're locked in. So, because we've taken Tome of Alchemy first, right? That's the one I picked? Yes. Alright. So, like, if I don't research this, and it pops up much later in the game, it'll still be... It won't be exactly $250, but it'll still be far cheaper than if I waited till later game to pick it, if that makes sense. We do need a ranged unit. I think I'm gonna grab Afflictors. Alright, these are Tier 1s. I think we can take them. What are you on? A banner. Some experience. Alright, I want that. We're gonna create our saves. So, stream 1. And stream 2. Save. So we need to go south. Alright, no time limit. do usually try to keep by the goal of having 3 cities down by the time. So we don't have. Anyways, by turn 40. So we are still going to go for that. Let's go ahead and start this battle. It is the first battle of the game. So I could auto-combat it. But we're going to manual combat this. Because it's the first battle. And I have been playing, but it has been 2 or 3 weeks. I will admit that. Okay. So they're all melee. Let's go ahead. Okay. Yeah, so he is 1 attack. Yeah, at 40 damage. And it ignores half of the target's defense on top of that. So he actually has a defense of 2. So we need a front line. Go there, 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 there. That's okay. Can immobilize you. Cute. Don't think we have any shots. You're in defense mode. You're in defense mode. I think we're good. I'm okay with that. Okay. Heal, subdue. 90% of the target must be afflicted by immobilized, frozen, or stunned. Cannot affect heroes or units with control loss immunity. And subdue them. What does that do? Units subdued by an enemy cannot use actions or movement units captured. Oh, interesting. Okay, you can't take your shot. If I do this to you, I can drive you back. Oh, and I took their spot. Uh-oh. But we kill you unless I miss. Holy shit. Well, we're off to a great start, aren't we? Let's see if we can inflict blind. And you missed! Right, you're dead. Cool. Alright, melee attack. Because we missed our shots. You're dead. You can heal. Oh. Him. You're dead. And then we're done. Now I can take a shot. Woo! Grazed. Awesome. Wow. 60% chance to hit, and we whiff. Alright. Two level ups. Melee attacks. Ooh, mark target. I'm gonna take Inspiring Leader. There's no reason not to take it. Sprint helps us get out of dangerous situations. So we'll take both of those. And then that's it. End the turn. Put you on auto. So now, I'm going to go ahead and attract. I'm going to grab the sheepies. So we get our farm, so we can build a workshop and a vendor right away. And then we grab the quarry, and then our forest. So we need to clear this. But we can't do that with what we have. We're going to need a full stack. So I think we go in here to heal. I think we do double merc. I think that's the goal. And we have enough. I am going to hurry that recruitment. Get you in there. We need to clear this out. We need to clear this out. We need to clear this out. But I think we're off to a good start. Oh, we never checked the victory conditions, did we? Victory conditions. Military, expansion, and magic. Okay. So there's no time limit. There's no get to 150 turns. Okay. Good. Yeah, I don't know how good this is for us. And we can get Whispering Stones. I'm not sure we need Whispering Stones. Yeah, so the way this works is, let's say I want to make a mage lock. Alright, so we can craft a mage lock. If we have Fireforged Stone, we can add fire damage. Axe will do is lightning, frost, blight, spirit. And then we have 5 points to add. Again, it's a point buy system. You know, we can make this, have it inflicts under defense and stunned. 30% chance to stun. That's super low. So on and so forth. Doesn't have ability infusions. I will say that the ring, windshield, just getting this on all your heroes to start with, not the worst. 30% harder to hit by physical ranged and ranged magic attacks is pretty good. Like, it's just a good all-around thing to have. So we'll go ahead and forge one and throw that on our hero. And that'll take a turn to make. Are we on turn? And what we'll do is... Alright, okay. We're still 2 turns away from this, but I think this is the next one we're going to grab. So you go here. Alright, and let's save. It's low risk. I'm going to auto-combat it. If I lose anyone, I'll retry. Let's see if we can do this without losing anyone. Oh, bollocks me. All stat effects on all units are dispelled. Oh, speed this up. Again, they're all melee. Swing them around. There you go. What abilities do you have? Okay, just melee strikes and melee strikes. No teleports, nothing super freaky. Alright. We'll end and see where they go. Yeah, hold on. Right, we can move through units. Right, I gotta remember that. So we don't have to go all the way around. We can literally just move straight through them. Interesting. So if we go up to... Yeah, here. And here. You're facing that way. Put you here. Sure, facing that way. Mage lock, skirmishers, range. Now this does, they don't actually have a ranged attack. They have to come to us. Okay, so we can fit 2 there, 1 there. I think we throw down... How long does this last? I think we throw this down here and end the turn. And let them come to us. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... No kill. You have a weakness. This does more damage. We're not going to push because we don't want to take their spot. No kill. We do get a kill here. We can immobilize you, marking you. But that's okay. More importantly, we can attack with you and push with you, taking their spot. So we can either kill him, 80. This is a guaranteed hit and kill. We'll take the guaranteed hit and kill. Who do we want to heal? Or subdue? Okay, out of range. You're gonna take a hit. You're gonna take a hit. At least 1 hit. Yeah, I guess we patch you up. End the turn. Oh, all the... Well, no, the healing didn't go away. But... Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. There's a kill. Really? Hold on. Take the hit. Meaning you can come up here. More hits. Oh, wow. Yeah, I screwed this up. Alright. I could drive you back. Oh! Nope. Alright, they don't move. Well... Take the kill. I don't think I want to... I still might lose a unit. Ooh, take the kill. Alright. Back there. In there. Attract. Quarry. Boosting the mana forge. Just the mana forge. Alright. Actually, if I have to choose, we're actually okay on gold. I think this is better. Alright, so they'll get a heal, and we can start heading down to the south. Take the Amulet of Vitality. Throw it on our hero. and we're good. I'm gonna have to take a couple of turns to heal. If you want to auto-explore, great. Definitely gonna need a merc and another observer. I think we're good. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, dear. Oh! Alright. Get some Black Friday deals. Alright. I think we're good. I am using up Imperium, but we've got a number of turns before that becomes an issue anyways. I think we're good. So yeah, so next time we grow in 4 turns, we're gonna let this sit. We're gonna grab a forest here. With the intention of turning it into maybe research? Sort of thing. We definitely need to heal when you get a second army up and running. Yeah, I don't like skirmish. I understand their importance. I don't like them. I would rather have the crossbow boys. Okay, so let's go ahead. Throw this on you. I think it's important to get rid of this as soon as possible, so we're going to head down to heal down here. We're going to let that... yeah, we'll go ahead and rush that. Put you on auto. Got the ring. Oh, there's another one up here. Oh! And Fireforge. Alright. So we might look at making a second city over here. So it looks like we have a lot of expansion over here. And sticking a city down here would give it a Fireforge stone. Like, just slapping it down there is perfectly fine. Great, we've got afflictors. Designate target. 2 marked, and then they become distracted. So distracted means every attack against a distracted unit is flanking. Our material refinery. Knowledge and gold. How much to lock? 20 to lock. I don't care about this. I do want both of these. I think it's going to be a while until we can make this. I'm going to lock this one. I'm going to pick designate target. We can use that right away. We are good to go. 2 turns there. Yep, we're making a merc. Let's go ahead and queue up an afflictor. Three turns. Or would double mercs be better? Let's do another merc, and then we wait. Do I need to be at full health? Because of the 2 tier 2s? Alright, hold on. Save game. Hold on. We're gonna get another turn of pseudo healing. That might be enough. So we'll let that sit. Oh. Gain war spoils to intimidate and improve the allegiance here. I wonder... worthy of my time. Where are you? Primo Nebula. Gain war spoils. Lock for 5 turns. Used to maybe as well as converting somebody by the Reavers to conquest and battle empires and free cities. So I can't intimidate them until I find someone to pick a fight with. Oh, there's no water. Oh, bollocks me. Oh, there's a Slitherer's Den. Yeah, so like a city right here gets this and this. Which is pretty damn good. Alright, we're on to our a mercenary. We're good there, we're good there. Let me save. Oh, alright, end turn. Oh, we got a little extra growth. Maybe he can come down to help? Nah, he's a turn off. I'm not gonna wait a whole extra turn. Oh, grab the forest. Thank you. So now we can boost the library. Really? Hold on, what does it take to boost? Oh, it takes 2 quarries to boost a blacksmith. Duly noted. Lodestone found. Oh, I like that. Are we gonna get a second farm next? Probably. I mean, this would be nice for the gold income as a quarry. And that would boost the blacksmith, which is probably better for us. We're not quite there. We're fine on stability. Not sure why, but I'll take it. So we're boosting the Mana Forge into gold income. Library into storehouse is pretty good. We'll hold off on the Arcane Institute for now. Let's save and then take this fight. Says low risk. If I lose anyone... You know what? I'll take losing the Harriet. So we'll close that. We got a Mana Siphon. Neat. And we got Binding Essence. Take that reward. We're up to 200. Oh. No, we're gonna hold off on that. We might need that for now. We did level up. I think I take Archery for the accuracy. Vision of Woe, Assassinate, Draining Blade. Okay. So, of these, Visions of Woe isn't bad. Draining Blade is great for an emergency. Oh shit, we're in combat, but I'm not building a melee hero, so we are going to take Visions of Woe. For the actual basic skill point, I think we take Archery too, so we're more likely to hit, and we just do more damage. Is there a helmet I can build? Let's see. I could add accuracy. That's a pretty good one. Only gonna cost 50. I think I just need the accuracy for right now. I could add hit points or defense. But I think we're good. It's cheap, it's quick, it's easy, it's one turn. We'll take it. Oh, did we not queue up an Afflictor? I guess we didn't queue up an Afflictor. We're gonna head back. Yeah, we're a little heavy on the melee. That's fine. And I want to clear this out. Settle a second city. And then head south. Oh! This is pretty good. This is always worth it. This is better. Got 3 turns. 100 Imperium. Yeah. And mana. So that gives us a heal. That puts you on an auto. We're actually going to switch to this. Oh, we gotta... Okay. I think we do grab a second core. So that we can rush the blacks. You're waiting a turn to heal up. Good. We've got the max of accuracy. We'll go ahead and throw that on our hero so he's less more likely to hit. And I think we wait. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, gold. Yay, gold. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.